Hi guys, if it's Tuesday, it's Down and Dirty Woodscraft. Stay with me. Okay guys, today we are talking down and dirty. It has been raining for 2 days down here in my south, and I'm having to run out here right quick between storm bands. It's still drizzling, and I've got rain coming, so I got to be quick. Now, you're going to hear a little bit of tippity tip because I got a cap over my camera trying to keep it dry. So, bear with me. Alright, today we're going to talk, as it starts to rain harder, we're going to talk about how to make a fuzzy stick and a feather stick. What's the difference? Okay. My first choice out in these conditions to start a fire is always going to be fat wood. If I can find it, that's going to be my first choice. If that's not available, then I have to go with what I got. I'm going to take any stick I pick up or grab. The bark is holding water like a sponge. We got to get rid of that. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to start shaving it. And you see that nice green color right there? That tells me that's a green stick. It fell off a tree or whatever. Not worth my time. Do not utilize this because all you're going to make is wood that's full of water and will not hold a spark and will not burn. All it's going to do is make steam. We don't need that. Alright. Ideally, you want a nice, long, straight, soft wood. Something like cedar or something like that I can easily generate feather sticks out of. Now all a feather stick is, as you know, is I'm going to strip the bark because all the bark's doing is holding moisture and we don't want that. I've created my secure place. I've already gathered up my firewood stuff. Now I'm making my kindling, my tinder to create my fire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stick, I'm going to scrape it down to where I get fairly dry, and then I'm going to take the knife and start shaving off all that slightly questionable stuff up here on the top till I get down to a relatively flat plane. Now I'm going to pull and push, holding the knife steady until I generate my series of feathers. And all a feather is like a 2-inch long stroke of that. Well, now what if the wood is just so gnarly it don't want to do feathers? Well, then what I'm going to make? Now I'm going to go to my next choice, which is a fuzzy stick. Now, same prep. I'm going to get all that bark off. I'm going to scrape it down to where she's dry. Okay? Now, I'm going to get up here next to my hand. I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to pull about 2 inches. Roll it up. Hook it again. 2 inches. Hook it. 2 inches. Hook it. That sweet spot on the Master Woodsman is absolutely perfect for this kind of work. And I've got a little series like that. I'm going to rotate it. And I'm going to do the same thing. Pull, rotate up. Pull, rotate up. And I'm going to keep going until I get a second set. Then I'm going to rotate. And see what I'm doing. I'm making the whole stick like a bottle brush rather than a feather stick which normally just does one side. I'm rolling it all the way around. And this creates surface area. Now rather than trying to go and make them nice long curls, it's kind of dirty. It ain't pretty. I've made it there. Now I jump up here in front of it and I continue on. Just like this. I can slowly spiral around the tree, around the wood if I want to, like this. Until I have gone all the way around and made a fuzzy stick. Now what this does, it generates surface area too. There's a lot of moisture in the air. It's raining or been raining. So as I generate this, I'm going to tuck it someplace dry and grab my next stick and do the same thing until I get 7, 8, or 9 of them made up. Now, I've got my fire lay. I've got my cover so I'm going to keep water off of it. I put a platform on the ground to build up. I'm ready to do my ignition. If I'm using a match, this is fine. I can get this to catch. If I don't have that and I got to use a ferro rod, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stick where I've got a dry stick and I'm going to set it down there on something and I'm going to start taking the knife and I'm going to shave up a pile of very fine shavings. As I do, I'm not just flat going across. I'm drawing the knife and letting that 90-degree edge slice So I'm slicing off fine little pieces every time. I know you probably can't see that, but they're flying off of there. Now, that becomes my little pile. Now, that pile is not going to last long before moisture is going to get to it and render it useless. So I have to do this in a hurry. I've got to generate my pile, get it set. When I've got a pile that would fill the palm of your hand, get busy, okay? Palm of your hand. Make a little depression, take your ferro rod, dig it in, and make a shower of molten metal go into the middle of it. As soon as you catch, rake it, and put right over it those fuzzy sticks. Start putting your dry twigs that you saved. Get it going. That's how you nurse a fire into existence in these kind of conditions like I got right now. I have to generate it, set it up, and get it going. Once I get 10 inches of flame coming off the top of it, I'm golden. Now I can start setting up there. Once I got 1.5 foot of flame coming up, I can put wet wood around it and start drying out my wood. I want a bed of coals the size of a car tire. When I've got that, I can just lay whatever on top and it'll burn. Prep time drops because my heat core is there, so my prep time drops down. Till then, get rid of that bark, add it. No sense dampening down my fire with steam. Hope this gives you some ideas, guys, and I gotta get back under cover before everything gets sopping wet. Till next time, guys, I'm Blackie wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.